Today I was going to be giving my review on DoorDash. This is my first time using this app. I've been using Uber Eats for years now. So with this review, what I'm going to be doing is my typical format of reviews. So I'm going to be showing the good and also the bad with this app. So let's start off with the good. The cool thing about this app is that it's very different from Uber Eats. Typically with Uber Eats, you would press the go button and you'll just start delivering from wherever you are. But with DoorDash, you actually have to pick a location of where you want to start working. The cool thing about this is that not only do you have to set up a schedule of how long you want to work in that area, but it also tells you how busy the area is so you don't waste your time. So it's pretty cool just looking back, and after doing so many years of Uber Eats and not knowing what the hell was going on in my areas, now I can actually see why I liked certain spots over others. I really like how the app also doesn't intrude like Uber's app does. And what I mean by that is, like, for example, in Uber Eats, when you get a delivery, it will pop up in the bottom of your screen saying like, oh, you got a $4 order or whatever. You could be in the middle of texting someone and it will automatically grab that delivery, even though you didn't plan on doing that. But with the DoorDash app, you have to actually open up the app. Let's say if you're parked in a parking lot and you're waiting for deliveries, and when you see you get a message from DoorDash with a new order, you can go ahead and accept it at your own leisure. Of course, you only have 30 seconds, so you got to be quick about it, but at least it gives you time to actually think before accepting it. The sign up was super easy. All you got to do is just download the driver app, set up your account. It will do a background check, and my background check was as quick as a half an hour. I really didn't have to wait that long. And then you can go right on the road and just start working whenever you want. And this is the thing about these gig jobs in general that makes it really good, is that you can decide when you want to work and when you don't want to work, so that you can kind of schedule your days or your weeks around this. Now let's talk about the bad. The default map that pops up doesn't follow your car. So whatever you currently see right here on this picture is how it's going to look the whole time while you're driving. You'll see your little arrow moving along with the road, but it won't actually update the way Uber's does. So it makes you kind of forced to use the GPS that's built into it. It defaults by using Google Maps, but it also has the option of using Waze if you're into that. But me personally, I hate using GPSs because it's hard for me to learn the roads if I'm staring at my phone the whole time. And I like to listen to music really loud, and I'm not about to listen to the lady tell me to turn left here, turn right there, turn left here. I hate that. Plus, also with moments where I like to take back roads, I'll find a lot of situations where there'll be a lot of traffic on the main road that the actual app wants me to follow. So I'll end up taking a side road, and the app doesn't do a good job of updating the route that you're taking. So you're still going to see the black line on the main road, even though you're off in the middle of nowhere, you know? Remember earlier how I mentioned that the app doesn't intrude on you and it's a good thing? Well, there's also a bad thing with this. If you're using your phone with the sound off, like for example, I always run with it on vibrate. I don't want to hear sounds. Then the only thing that's going to happen when you get notified is vibration. There was several times when I first started using the app that I missed several deliveries because I wasn't staring at my phone the whole time. If you're like me and you like to shut the screen off, then you're not going to see any notifications pop up. It's not like with the way Uber's is, where it actually turns on your screen automatically and shows you the delivery right there on the screen, even if it's on the lock screen on the phone, which makes it awesome in that app. But in DoorDash, they don't do that. So you have to sign into your thing. So if you're using like the fingerprint like I do, then you have to fingerprint while you're driving, and then also open up the app and then decide on whether or not you want to take this delivery. That's a lot of time that you're spending looking at your phone instead of driving, and that's pretty bad. So in order to avoid this, you have to put the sound on so that you could at least hear the text message sound, so you can be able to go ahead and accept or decline whatever you want. Another thing that bothers me a lot about the DoorDash app is that there's, by default, a lot of text spam and all sorts of stuff that they throw at you whenever you receive a delivery. Like on top of your phone vibrating and making all sorts of noise, to the point where I went and I started disabling notifications. I started disabling even the text alerts because I just got tired of seeing it all. And now I just leave the app open so I can make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't remember exactly how it was when I first started using the Uber app, but with this one, you have to wait an entire week before you get paid. And as far as I understand, I was doing a little bit of research. You have to do at least 25 deliveries before the app starts letting you do the fast pay option of being able to just take the money every day out of your account. So until that happens, you have to wait a whole entire week to get paid, like a normal job. And that sucks, especially with the way gas prices are going up to like $5, $6. We need our money now so we can continue to work. You know what I mean? On top of this, the fast cash payout thing is extremely expensive compared to Uber. You're paying $2 to send it directly to your bank. So in this case, I was actually forced to go and sign up to their bank just so I could be able to take advantage of the perks of getting paid the moment I finished door dashing for that day, on top of not having to pay that big fee. Uber's fee is only 50 cents. So that's not a big deal compared to this. So I can't even imagine the people that are actually doing DoorDash, taking a $2 order, going and doing it, and wasting 15 minutes of their life to just cash out, you know, and lose that money. That's really terrible. Also, don't be that person. I'm just going to tell you right now, whenever you see a delivery that is less than $5, don't take it. You know what I do when I typically do deliveries? I look at the miles. So if the miles don't match the amount of money you're making, so let's say, for example, I base it off of $1 per mile at least. So if you're not getting $1 per mile on that delivery, then it's not worth taking, especially with what's going on right now with gas prices. But anyway, that's just a quick little pro tip. But overall, the DoorDash app is pretty good. It's really easy to use. I really like the scheduling thing because typically what I would do is I would work my day according to how my fiance's day is going. So let's say if she's working from 7 o'clock in the morning to like 5 o'clock in the afternoon or at night, I guess you would say, then I will schedule the area that I want to work at with DoorDash for that time so I could get as much done in that area as possible until she gets out of work, and then I go pick her up. So it works out pretty well. And the cool thing about this versus the Uber Eats app is that when the Uber Eats app, it's just taking deliveries off of anywhere that you could possibly be. So you could end up starting your day by your house, but then end up like 2 hours away from your house because you just kept taking deliveries as they kept coming. So you got to be careful with those kind of things. But with DoorDash, you don't have to worry about that. You are scheduled for that area and that area only until you change it. Anyways, that's my review of the DoorDash app. Thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about DoorDash. I will be glad to do more videos based on this. I do spend a lot of time working outside of playing video games, so it's like, why not? I'll do more videos. Anyways, have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.